What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's get started. Now, Smackdown was a 9 out of 10. It was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. So SmackDown was live at Corpus Christi, Texas, American Bank Center. The commentaries were Michael Cole and Ray Barrett. So we go right into it with Then, Now, Forever Together. The WWE video leads us into the show. It says the 2023 WWE draft begins now. We go live. It says It said we go live into the American Bank Center tonight. We'll have a WrestleMania event rematch with the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defending the titles against the former champions, the Usos. Okay, the WWE Hall of Famer Triple H makes his way to the stage. Michael Cole says it only makes sense that the guy who runs the place makes the first appearance. Triple H welcomes the crowd and Corpus Christi to Friday Night Smackdown in the 2023 WWE Draft. Before we get started, he wants to lay down some ground rules. Every superstar is eligible at least eligible to be drafted tonight. Eligible to be drafted, 50% of the roster will be drafted tonight, with the other 50% will be drafted on Monday Night Raw. So the WWE draft pool for tonight is shown. Select NXT superstars will be drafted as well. The rosters will go into effect on Monday, May 8th after Backlash. Triple H has the first round's four picks in his hand. Are you ready? Triple H asks again, and Corpus Christi is. Paul Heyman, Solo, and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns are 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 drafted first and go to SmackDown. The Bloodline remains on SmackDown. Okay, so I already know that we got the first pick. So SmackDown already got the first pick. Okay, Triple H says this means that the new World Heavyweight Champion will be exclusive to Monday Night Raw. Raw first pick tonight is the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Okay, cool. Triple H gets the crowd to sing the "Whoa" part of Cody Rhodes' theme song since it was cut off. SmackDown's next pick is Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. So this means are they going to swap titles? So Bianca Belair gets the SmackDown Women's Champion, and prime example, Rhea Ripley is going to Monday Night Raw to have the Raw Women's Champion. But this was kind of dumb. But it is what it is. That Bianca Belair gets drafted to SmackDown. I have no issue with it. She is the EST in WWE, the fastest and the toughest. So I ain't got no issue with that. So I'm cool with Bianca Belair on SmackDown. That concludes the first round, while the second round is being debated in the back. Triple H introduced what he feels is the greatest tag team ever, who will challenge for the titles tonight, the Usos. Jimmy and Jay Uso come out to the stage. Jay Uso says the bloodline is now in your city. Jimmy Uso congratulates the tribal chief Roman Reigns on being the first draft pick in 2023, which was we already knew. The crowd boos. Jay says he knows Roman Reigns is at home watching. Tonight they Tonight they'll bring back the gold to the bloodline. Jimmy Uso says they know Roman Reigns has not been happy with them. They haven't heard from him since after WrestleMania. They'll be dedicating tonight's victory to Roman Reigns as they become your 9-time tag team champions. Kevin Owens and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are the twos, and they are the ones. Okay, so we get the undisputed tag team champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out to the stage and stand near the opponents for tonight. A Sami Zayn says he's not here to talk some sense into them or talk them into anything. Sami Zayn just wants to say one last thing. How come the Usos don't think it's strange that since they beat the Usos in the main event of WrestleMania and Roman Reigns hasn't talked to them since? They dedicated tonight's match to Roman Reigns, but didn't they see what just saw? Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa were drafted to SmackDown, but not the Usos. No bloodline. Sami Zayn says they'll be walking out with the titles. But Jey Uso cuts him off and says they won't be walking out with anything. Jimmy Uso says once they win the titles, Kevin Owens will turn his back on Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens says he's so sick of hearing all this crap. All Kevin Owens cares about is getting the Usos in the ring, beating the beating the you know what out of them, and keeping their titles. So we get to recap. Here are the first three picks: SmackDown undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa. Raw pick was the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. SmackDown pick was Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, and the fourth pick was Becky Lynch. That's it saying on Raw. Okay, let's move on. Sheamus and Bush make their way to the ring. Bush will battle LA Knight. So we go to commercial break. The doors of Raw and SmackDown are shown with its executives behind both determine who will go where in the WWE draft. Last week on SmackDown post show, LA Knight pokes fun of that the Brawling Brutes might be broken up in the WWE draft. So we get Butch accompanied by Sheamus versus LA Knight. This match right here. This was a decent match. This was decent. LA Knight quickly kicks Butch and applies a side headlock. Butch whips him off, drops down, and leapfrogs him before hitting a clothesline. Butch takes LA Knight down and bends the fingers. Butch is doing some joints manipulations. Butch twists the arm and stumps it. LA Knight goes to the corner and elbows him back. LA Knight sends Bush to the apron and charge, but Bush turns him around and hits about 20 beats of the battering. Bush comes off the top rope, but LA Knight moves. Bush lands on his feet and wraps himself around LA Knight. LA Knight pulls Bush into the ropes and snaps him off them. LA Knight then hits a back suplex on the apron. So we go to the commercial break. We come back from the break to see LA Knight needs Butch back. Butch rocks him with a forearm to the face, followed by a running insecurity. Butch stomps on the hand and kicks him in the back of the head for a near fall. I'm sorry. LA Knight rolls out of the ring to recover. Bush catches him with a moonsault block off the apron and gets him into the ring. Gets him in the ring. Bush goes to the top rope, but LA Knight cuts him off with a punch. LA Knight sets up for a superflex, but Bush snaps the fingers. Um, LA Knight quickly comes back by popping up to the top rope and hitting a beautiful superplex for a near fall. LA Knight gets Bush in a torture rack, but Bush lands on his feet. LA Knight quickly boots him in the face for a 2 count. Um, Bush Bush soon comes back and takes down LA Knight. But LA Knight gets to the bottom rope. LA Knight gets out of the ring and drives Bush shoulder first into the ring post. LA Knight connects with blunt force trauma for the victory. The winner of the match, LA Knight. This was a decent match. The Usos are getting fired up with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa standing behind them. Paul Heyman says everyone thinks that the Usos are getting drafted to Raw, which is they are. The Usos is getting drafted to Raw. But they're really being drafted to the island or Relentlessly or the ocean of obscurity. Tonight they'll be rid of the failure at WrestleMania. The tribal chief wants them to know that one way or not or the other. Tonight is the night Solo Sikoa gets his taped out for his thumb. Um, WWE Hall of Famer RBD will present the second round pick for Raw. WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, um, P.S. Hayes of the Freebirds will present for SmackDown. Okay, so we go to commercial break. WWE Hall of Famer RVD makes his way to the podium on stage. RVD gets the crowd to chant his entitles. WWE Hall of Famer Michael P.S. Michael Hayes then makes his way to the ring. NXT superstars at the NXT Performance Center are shown watching. The first pick of the second round sees SmackDown gets Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits, which is no surprise there. But WWE was teasing to break up the Street Profits, but WWE said nope. They're gonna so WWE finesse us by keeping it. Yeah, they finesse us by saying we're gonna keep the Street Profits together, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. So the Street Profits is on SmackDown, which is no surprise there. A loud RVD chant picks up. RVD says it's fantastic to see the crowd. Raw's number one pick of the second round will see WWE Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Giovanni, Vinci, and Ludwig Caster head to the Red Brand. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Michael Hayes announced SmackDown's second pick for SmackDown WWE Hall of Famer Edge. The final pick of the second round, see Raw gets is Matt Riddle. We already knew Matt Riddle was staying on Raw. Okay, the Street Profits makes their way to the ring. They'll be participating in a triple threat tag team match. They are decked out in blue. Montez Ford and says he and Angelo Dawkins are back in the blue. They're back on Friday Night SmackDown. Nothing has changed, but the day they work off, they still be living by these four words. We want the smoke. So we get the triple threat tag team match. The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Ricochet and Braun Strowman versus Latino World Order, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wild. This was a good triple threat tag team match. This match was good. It's Braun Strowman. It will be Braun Strowman, Montez Ford, and Joe Quinn Wild starting the match. They go after Braun Strowman, but Strowman easily overwhelms them before tossing them out of the ring. Braun Strowman throws everyone else out and nearly throws his partner. Strowman then takes him and throws him over the top rope onto the other competitors at ringside. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Del Toro come off the top rope with a missile drop kick on Angelo Dawkins. Ricochet kicks and punches him. Del Toro twists around the ropes to avoid an avalanche from Ricochet. Del Toro jumps over Ricochet and hits a rolling step up in security. Joe Quinn Wild tags in and wipes out the Street Profits with a somersault senton off the top rope to the floor. Joe Quinn Wild gets on the apron and shoulders Ricochet. Joe Quinn Wild avoids a moonsault block from Ricochet and hits a Hurricane with a cradle for a 2 count. Ricochet managed to pull Joe Quinn Wild out of the ring. Del Toro tags in and attacks Ricochet before he can make the save. Del Toro hits a suplex. Strowman was nearly late making the save. Strowman wipes out Montez Ford and Del Toro before starting the Strowman Express. Angelo Dawkins then crushes Strowman with a somersault senton. Ricochet then wipes out Angelo Dawkins with a plancha. Ricochet gets down, gets not gets down. Ricochet gets Angelo Dawkins in the ring and goes for a 630, but he landed on his feet when Angelo Dawkins moves. Montez Ford tags in. Angelo Dawkins hit Ricochet with a spine buster, and Montez Ford follows up with a fall splash for the victory. The winner of the match, the Street Profits. This match was fantastic. I mean, yeah, this match was good. Even though I said fantastic, the match was good. So Bad Bunny will battle Damian Priest in a St. John's Street fight at WWE Backlash. And I already got, and I'm going to call down the middle. I got Bad Bunny winning at Backlash. But anyway, let me continue. Next week on SmackDown, Bad Bunny will appear live. JBL will present the next pick for SmackDown. Former SmackDown General Manager Teddy Long will present for Raw. Here's one thing that doesn't make sense. Why? It should have been JBL presenting Raw, and Teddy Long should present for SmackDown. But it is what it is. So we go to commercial break. WWE Hall of Famer John Bradshaw Layfield comes out to the podium with SmackDown's third round draft pick. WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long then comes out with Raw's pick. JBL announced the first pick of the third round of the WWE draft will be the Almighty Bobby Lashley, which is good. I like that. I like that right there. Raw next pick is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre says on Raw. Then SmackDown selects the OC, considering of AJ Styles, Mia Yim, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Finally, The Miz remains on Raw, which is no surprise there. So we get Sonya Deville accompanied by Chelsea Green versus Selena Vega. This match was god awful. But one thing I can say about Selena Vega, ring gear, it looked beautiful. Selena Vega's wrestling gear looks so beautiful. That's all I gotta say. I already knew Selena Vega was gonna win, but this match was just god awful. Sonya Deville immediately takes Selena Vega down and taunts her. They lock up, and Sonya Deville takes her down again before taunting the crowd. Sonya Deville hits the ropes, but she missed a head scissors kick. Selena Vega takes her down and goes for the code red, but Sonya Deville gets out. Sonya Deville puts her in a corner and punches away at her. Selena Vega fights back and stretches Sonya Deville. Selena Vega goes outside and gets in Chelsea Green's face. Sonya Deville boots Selena Vega down and gets her in the ring for a 2 count. Sonya Deville applies a chin lock, but Selena Vega gets out with a jawbreaker. Selena Vega hits the ropes, but Sonya Deville kicks her in the head for a 2 count. Sonya Deville puts Selena Vega in the corner and punches away at her. Sonya Deville goes for a suplex, but Selena Vega gets out. Sonya Deville elbows her away and goes for a running knee, but Selena Vega moves and rolls her up for the victory. The winner of the match, Selena Vega. This match was god awful. Let's move on. SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley immediately blindsides Selena Vega before hitting Sonya Deville with a headbutt. A mommy champ picks up. Rhea Ripley goes for a riptide, but Selena Vega counters into a DDT. Selena Vega quickly escapes the ring. So we get the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are shown preparing backstage. So we go to commercial break. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio are excited over what Selena Vega just did to Rhea Ripley. Selena Vega says she's excited to perform in front of her family. Rey Mysterio says no matter what everyone thinks of her champions, only she has to believe she can win. Rey Mysterio fought with the mentality all the way to the Hall of Fame. She can get the SmackDown Women's Champion to the LWO. But I got a bad feeling that Selena Vega's going to lose, and I got Rhea Ripley's going to retain the SmackDown Women's Champion at Backlash. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The OC makes their way to the ring. AJ Styles is back and dressed to compete. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and Mia Yim accompany him to the ring. AJ Styles has a microphone, but he's caught off by the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders gets in the ring with Valhalla. The OC quickly takes them out. AJ Styles says they have just started. It's Ivar with a phenomenal. It's so, and here's AJ Styles with a phenomenal form. It's good to see AJ Styles back in OC. I'm sorry. Shawn Michaels will give the SmackDown pick. Raw Dog will give the Raw's pick. Commercial break. Shawn Michaels and Raw Dog come out to give the final pick of the evening. And here's where I got an issue about this. Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky are drafted to SmackDown. Why? Soon as I saw Damage Control get to SmackDown, I was like, oh my God, Lord have mercy, please help me. But I hope Damage Control will break up. Have Dakota Kai attack Bailey and Io Sky. And prime example, can you just picture Dakota Kai with the bloodline? Picture Dakota Kai with the bloodline. That's all I gotta say. For example, but Damage Control is drafted to SmackDown. Why? But anyway, let's move on. Shinsuke Nakamura got drafted to Raw. NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Alba Frey and Elsa Dawn to SmackDown. Now that was the highlight of the night. I liked that. I liked that right there. That's a huge W for SmackDown. That Alba Frey and Elsa Dawn got drafted to SmackDown. But they're going to lose the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But this is a big W for SmackDown right there. Then we got NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell is going to Raw, which we already knew because Indy Hartwell has done so much on NXT. Since Indy Hartwell is so injured, you know what I'm saying? Now that Indy Hartwell has to drop the NXT Women's Champion to Cora Jade, and and that's all I gotta say. So it is what it is. So Indy Hartwell is getting drafted to Raw. Then we get the main event of the evening. Hold on, no, we don't. It says the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions match is next. So that is the main event. So we go to commercial break. Replay are showing up Triple H introducing the new World Heavyweight Champion since Roman Reigns will remain on one brand with the WWE with the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Then it says the WWE draft picks are recapped. The soap, the soap, the supplemental draft continues on the SmackDown lowdown tomorrow morning. Okay, so the WWE draft will continue on Monday Night Raw. Next Friday on SmackDown, Shinsuke Nakamura will battle Karrion Kross. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will also battle the Viking Raiders. Finally, Bad Bunny will also appear on SmackDown. Okay, so we get the main event of the evening, the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos, Jimmy Uso, and Jay Uso. Now this main event was really good. The bell rings. The Uso quickly gets Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn out of the ring. They bounce Sami Zayn off the commentary table and gets Kevin Owens in the ring. Kevin Owens blocks a super kick from Jey Uso, but Jey Uso still managed to hit it. Jimmy Uso tags in. The Uso hit serial super kicks and Jimmy Uso picks up a near fall. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see the Uso double teaming Kevin Owens. Jimmy Uso slams Kevin Owens' leg off the ring post and gets back in the ring. Sami Zayn is dancing around on the apron, trying to Kevin Owens on. Jimmy Uso pulls Kevin Owens into the center of the ring and stumps him. Jay Uso tags in and attacks Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is dragged back in the corner. Jimmy Uso tags in and slams Kevin Owens' knee against the ring post again. Jimmy Uso grabs both legs, but Kevin Owens did separately pulls him to the ring post. Sami Zayn and Jay Uso. I'm sorry, Sami Zayn and Jay Uso tag in. Sami Zayn hits a pair of clotheslines. Jay Uso reverses a whip and hits a back elbow. But Sami Zayn immediately pops up and clotheslines him down. Sami Zayn clotheslines Jey Uso over the top rope, and sends Jimmy Uso to the floor. Sami Zayn gets fired up and hits the rope for a somersault senton on the Usos. Sami Zayn celebrates for a moment before going to the top rope. Jey Uso quickly sweeps the feet, and climbs the ropes. Sami Zayn fights back with a punch in a head, but Sami Zayn hits a sunset flip powerbomb on Jey Uso for a near fall. Jey Uso fights back and goes for the ropes, but Sami Zayn pulls him back and hits a blue thunder bomb for a near fall. Sami Zayn sets Jey Uso up and goes to the top rope. Jey Uso immediately pops up and super kicks Sami Zayn off the top rope to the floor. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the final break of the evening to see Sami Zayn tag Kevin Owens in. Kevin Owens punches Jey Uso off the apron and goes to the corner. Kevin Owens tells Jimmy Uso to suck it and hits him with a cannonball. Kevin Owens goes to the top rope, but Jimmy Uso cuts him off with a right hand. Jimmy Uso climbs to the top. Yeah, Jimmy Uso climbs to the second rope and goes for a superplex. Kevin Owens counters back with a fisherman's buster off the second rope. Kevin Owens hobbles around and goes to the top rope for a swanton. Kevin Owens covers, but Jimmy Uso barely just just kicks out. Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman are watching backstage. A shock, a shock. Paul Heyman takes a phone call from Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman then smiles and tells Solo Sikoa he has given him the call. Tonight is Solo Sikoa's night. Solo Sikoa walks off. So, with that being said, when Solo Sikoa came out to the ring, I think that Solo Sikoa is going to cause the Usos to match up. That's the look that I got. But anyway, back to live action. Kevin on super kicks Jimmy Uso and goes for a pop up power bomb. Jimmy Uso gets out of it, but Kevin Owens soon catches him with a pop up power bomb. Jey Uso breaks up the pin. Sami Zayn runs in. Riley punches away at Jey Uso before throwing him out of the ring. Sami Zayn goes for a plancha, but Jey Uso super kicks him out of midair. Kevin Owens knocks Jey Uso off the apron, and Jimmy Uso rolls him up for a 2 count. Kevin Owens quickly drops Jimmy Uso with a stunner for a near fall. Solo Sikoa makes his slow walk to the ring to boos from the crowd. Matt Riddle blindsides him with punches and brawls with him to the back. So why? So the way that Solo Sikoa came out, he was looking around like this, and then as soon as Solo Sikoa saw Matt Riddle, so Matt Riddle was brawling against Solo Sikoa to the back. But anyway, in the ring, Kevin Owens blocks a super kick, but Jimmy Uso comes right back with a step up insecurity. Jey Uso tags in. Jimmy Uso hits a super kick, followed by a super kick from Jey Uso. The Usos then hit Kevin Owens with a double super kick. Jey Uso covers, but Kevin Owens managed to kick out just in time. Jey Uso talks strategy with Jimmy Uso and tags him back in. They hit Kevin Owens with a double super kick. The Usos then hit Sami Zayn with a double super kick. The Usos follow up with yet another double super kick on Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens still kicks out. Jey Uso tags back in. Jey Uso crushes Kevin Owens with a super kick, but Kevin Owens kicks out and immediately gets to his feet. Kevin Owens fights on instinct before Jey Uso floors him with a super kick. Jimmy Uso tags in and the Uso pose. Sami Zayn pulls Jey Uso out of the ring and sends him into the ring steps. Kevin Owens hits Jimmy Uso with a stunner and tags Sami Zayn in. Sami Zayn hits Jimmy Uso with a haluva kick for the victory. The winner and still your undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Solo Sikoa emerges from the back and stares down at the ring. The Usos look very disappointed. Then the WWE draft continues on Monday Night Raw. And and did you see the look on Roman Reigns' face? I know that Roman Reigns is not gonna be too happy about this, but the Usos losing to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and that's all I gotta say. I know it's Roman Reigns is sitting at home, is so not happy. Roman Reigns is pissed off, and WWE Smackdown goes off the air. And like I said before, um, SmackDown was a good show tonight, and I give it a 9 out of 10. But SmackDown Superstars looked really good, and SmackDown won this pick. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown won this pick. You know what I'm saying? They won this right here. But the highlight of the night was Alba Frey and Elsa Dawn got drafted to SmackDown. That was the highlight of the night right there. And I really love that. I love that moment. That was a good moment. I love that. I love that. But anyway, SmackDown was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. I was gonna give it an 8 out of 10, but I changed my mind by giving it a 9 out of 10. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE SmackDown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what your thoughts on WWE SmackDown tonight, because it was a good show, and I give it a 9 out of 10. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube on Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Because I'm grinding to 5K on YouTube. But anyway, follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Make sure you guys join my Discord in my community on Discord, because I'm trying to get some more members on my Discord. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. KFG crew, KFG Kings, too sweet. I'm out of here, gang.